Oke, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody. Thank you for coming to our presentation. Let me introduce myself. My name is Anatri. I am from Elementary Teacher Education, Muhammadiyah University of Surakarta. In this section, I am with my partner Indah Purwaningrum will present our research about analysis of science misconception in fourth student books Theme 7 2017 by Henny Kusumastuti. The research background. The student book is a guide for students as a blend of learning activities to help them master the subject matter. The student book contains 7 subject matters. There are mathematics, social studies, Indonesian language, sports, civic, cultural, art and craft, and science. There are many concepts in science, so give opportunity for misconception. Misconception is a view or idea that is not in accordance with the concept agreed upon by the expert. Misconception have a negative impact on a student and teacher. Books are one of the causes of misconception that can be caused by wrong explanation, wrong formula writing, and having high language so that students cannot understand them. Researchers have identified misconceptions in science that occur at the elementary and high school level, and so far, the process of identifying science misconception in elementary school students' book has never been conducted. So, it is necessary to identify misconception in student books. The methods. This is a qualitative research with design content analysis using the technique of documentation with the instrument about sets of observations refers to misidentification, overgeneralization, oversimplification, obsolete concept and term, and undergeneralization. The data source is for student book Theme 7, 2017, published by the Ministry of Education and Culture by Henny Kusumastuti. The data validity is extension of observation. The results. The results show that there are 3 category misconception in this book. The first misidentification category founded in Thema 2 and 3 and Learning 1 about dynamic electricity and gravity. The second category is overgeneralization. It is founded in Thema 3 and Learning 2 about benefit of friction. And third category is oversimplifications. They are founded in Thema 1, 2, and 3 and Learning 1 and 2 about concept various of force, benefit of Pascal force, static electricity, magnetic force, and gravity. They are not founded obsolete concept and term, and also under generalization category misconception in this book. About discussion, misidentification occur when the explanation of the concept contained in the book is different from the reference book. There is an identification error, and an error occurs in explaining something. In the book, the notion of dynamic electricity is only written about the flow of the electric charge. This can lead to incomplete understanding of student. And in the student's book, it is not explained about electric charge even though electric charge is related to electric force. Dynamic electricity, dynamic electrical material that does not emphasize prerequisite knowledge will lead to misunderstanding or even misconception. About overgeneralization occur when the state concept only solve part of the object or science problem. Basic competence for point 3, demonstrating the benefit of force in daily life, but the student book does not explain the benefit of friction. About simplification, about oversimplification, it was written that the various forces include Muscle force, electric force, magnetic force, gravitational force, and frictional force. Well, according to scientists, it is seen from the process. The force is divided into two. The thought force, the force caused by the thoughts of two objects. Then in the book state that we are only human have muscle force that can be used to move things. This present incomplete material. It was written that as long as a piece of paper was attached to a plastic ruler, there was a transfer or electric charge. Well, according to the scientists, when a ruler is rubbed in hair, electron from the hair move to the ruler. As a result, the ruler has an excess of negative electron, which when brought close to a piece of paper and attracts the piece to torn paper. About obsolete concept and term occur when the explanation of the concept is too broad or no exception are mentioned. Well, in reference book or other literature, it is stated that there are pictures without description of the parts. The concept of the picture that is explained is only the outline. Well, in the other literature reference book, it is explained in detail. The result of the analysis saw that there is no obsolete concept and term category in student books. Under generalization occur when the term used to explain a concept in textbook are old term. Well, there are new terms in reference book and the state concept is no longer valid because there is new research. The result of analysis saw that there is no misconception in the under generalization category in student books. The conclusion, there are misidentification and oversimplification category misconception in student books. There are 11 misconceptions in these student books. In the misidentification category, there are two concepts, dynamic electricity and gravity. Oversimplification has 9 concepts about force, various force, the benefit of Pascal force, static electricity, magnetic force, and gravity. Teachers are expected to not only use student books in teaching, but also looking for other references, for example, textbook, journal, other science books, selecting books to fit the correct concept. And author and book publisher are expected to always revise this book so they can produce better textbook so that they can be used as an effective learning resource. Thank you for your coming. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.